Okay, guys, so part two here. I'm just going to jump right in and act like I'm teaching this lesson. It's going to be kind of difficult with not actually doing it, but I'll do my best. So, all right, students, so I'm going to be passing out this vocab sort activity. These would obviously all be cut out and separated, but yeah, so I'd pass these out. Students would be able to sort them. I'd give them about 2 or 3 minutes to kind of sort them out and then walk around. They have questions, do my best to help but not give answers away. And then once they're done with that, I'd have them leave them out on their desk and say, all right, students, now we're going to be moving into this video. So have your notebooks out and keep your vocab in front of you to review as we move along here. So I'm going to go ahead and start the video.
Have you ever heard of the expression SOHCAHTOA? What do you think this expression means?
Has anyone heard of SOHCAHTOA? Yes. Susie. Susie says, I know it's related to trigonometry. Yes, Susie, excellent job. It is related to trigonometry, and we're about to find out in a few minutes what it actually means, but great answer.
In this lesson, we're going to focus on right triangle trigonometry. Let's say if this is the angle theta.
But Mr. Fitzgerald, we've never heard of theta. Well, students, theta is just an angle. So let me get this. I'll draw it over here. Theta is the same as an angle. Just that, that's all it is. Let me erase this now. But yeah, theta is just an angle. You can think of it as x or theta. It doesn't really matter.
Now, there's three sides of this triangle that you need to be familiar with. Opposite to theta, this is the opposite side.
Okay, and what did you guys have for your vocab sort? What did we say the opposite side is? The side of a triangle that is not touching the angle is related to. So go ahead and check that. If you need to move something around, you can do that.
Angle theta is the adjacent side.
Adjacent side of theta. What do we say adjacent is? The side of a triangle that's touching the angle is related to. So you can see here that the adjacent side is touching this. But Mr. Fitzgerald, why isn't the adjacent side this side right here? Well, Johnny, if you sit down and be quiet, you're about to find out.
And across the box, or the right angle of the triangle, which is the hypotenuse. That's the longer side of the triangle.
So we just found out, Johnny, that the hypotenuse is the side that is opposite the right angle. So if you go check your vocab, the hypotenuse is the side of a triangle that's across from the right angle, which is right there.
Now, if you recall, this is A, B, and C. The Pythagorean theorem applies to right triangles. A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared. But we're not going to focus on that too much, but just be familiar with that equation. Now let's talk about the 6 trig functions in terms of sine.
We are only going to be covering the 3 trig functions for now. We'll get into the other 3 at a later point.
Cosine, tangent, opposite, adjacent, hypotenuse. Sine theta, according to SOHCAHTOA, S is for sine, O is for opposite, H is for hypotenuse. Sine theta is equal to the opposite side divided by the hypotenuse.
So go ahead and check your vocab sort and see if that's what you had. If not, you can switch it right now. Make sure you get it copied down.
Cosine theta is equal to the adjacent side divided by the hypotenuse. Co is for cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. And tangent theta, TOA, is equal to the opposite side divided by the adjacent side. So that's the tangent ratio.
All right, and those are our 3 functions that we're going to be focusing on today. So sine is equal to the opposite side over the adjacent side. Cosine is the adjacent side over the hypotenuse. Tangent is the opposite over adjacent. So that's where we get SOHCAHTOA. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. Tangent is opposite over adjacent. And I'm going to pause this video again here because I've got 15 seconds left, so I'll be making a part 3.